What does يلا means?
Let's go.
يلا تعال means come on, let's go. إيش اسمك? And her name is Warda. Do you want to make food with mommy?
Yes.
Marhaba. So marhaba means hello everybody. Welcome to another episode Saudi Food with Iman. I'm going to be making a dish. It's called Ruz Badawi. Translated Bedouin rice. The nice thing about this dish is that it's really simple. It's got meat, it's got rice, and we use a pressure cooker to cook it. Are you ready to do another dish with Iman?
Yalla.
Yalla! So I have here a pot of a pressure cooker on medium-high heat. The first thing we're going to do is add ghee oil. Ghee oil is like a kind of oil, but it's got a lot of flavors. The one I use is actually made out of lamb. We're going to put the spices. A dried lemon, you can find it in the Arabic stores. Cinnamon sticks, I have like around 5 or 6 cinnamon sticks. And these are, next we're gonna add around 6 pieces to 7 pieces of cardamom pods. Cardamom pods around whole pieces. And these are cloves, so around 4 pieces of cloves. Roast the spices in the ghee oil. When it starts getting a little bit like dark brown, actually smelling the aromas in the spices, that's when you're gonna move on to the next step. Sure, it's going to heat up, cook it a little bit more. That's how it looks like. We're going to add the meat using the meat part, and it's cut into like bite-sized pieces. We're gonna put it with the spices. You guys smell that? Smells so good. Cook the meat till it becomes a little bit golden brown. We're gonna do the next step. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. So when you build layers of flavors, you get a taste of everything that you do in the dish. All the water come out and it evaporates. That's when we know we're gonna move on to the next step. This is how it looks like. The rice I'm using is actually basmati white rice. I just washed it really quickly and I strained it. Don't want to soak it in the water for too long, because if you do and you cook it in the pressure cooker, it will become really soggy. Then we're gonna do step 2, hot water. Maybe like 3 cups. So we're gonna let this cook for around 20 to 25 minutes till the meat is tender. Now here what we have is a pan on medium-high heat, and we added a little bit of oil and some pine nuts. Add some pine nuts. We're gonna add raisins. Any raisins would do. I prefer the yellow ones. When they start becoming a little bit soft and brownish, we're gonna remove it. And we're gonna use this as a garnish on top of the dish of the rice. So let it cook for a little bit. This is gonna roast. This has become a brownish. I'll show you. Okay, we're gonna remove this on the side and keep it to cool down. Time to get the pressure cooker. We're gonna open it now. Wow. So we're gonna add around 1 tablespoon of salt. Basmati rice that have been washed really quickly. I don't soak it in water because when you use the pressure cooker to make the rice, it will become soggy. Just gonna let it cook in the juices with the meat and the salt for a few seconds. Going to add a little bit of water. Add 2 pieces of red chilies. As soon as it starts whistling, you're gonna put it on low heat, and we're gonna cook it on low heat for around 30 minutes. And let it cook. Okay guys, so now it's been around 30 minutes where I've been cooking the rice. When you put the rice, you're gonna put it at really high heat. Once this whistle starts moving, you're gonna put it on the lowest heat possible for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I remove it off the heat and I put it aside and I let it cool down completely. I'm gonna leave it till when I remove the whistle, there is no air anymore inside. The reality check time. I'm gonna zoom in to show you. So that's how the rice looks like. But when you're using a normal pot, if you're gonna be using 2 cups of rice, you will need around 4 cups of water. I'm gonna show you how to serve it. And these are like flat, thin pans. The first way is you can turn this pot upside down and you put it all in here. Or you can actually use flat big spoon like this one to serve the rice. And before I actually serve it, I skim through the fork through it so the rice will not stuck together. The smell is just killing me. Try to fix it when you serve it in a pan. Now, as you can see, the pot is not burnt. The trick to that is that you do not cook it on really high heat for 30 minutes. Pine nuts, the raisins that we made, and I always like to add coriander. Doesn't that look amazing? And it took 30 minutes to make. One of the easiest dishes ever. It is so yummy and you will wow your friends and your guests. Just look at that. How we eat this, we usually make a thing called dugus that we have it on the side. I have a video where I made dugus, so check it out. So I'm gonna taste it now. Yum. I hope you enjoyed my video and show some love by subscribing, hitting like, and writing some comments at the bottom. Tell me what videos you guys want next time so I will make it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my new Snapchat Body Food Iman. I hope to see you guys next time. As-salama. Bye.